You already said it. I'm Morten Gilardi. I'm the CEO of xpuris, and I'm very happy to have this opportunity to introduce xpuris to all of you today. Now, xpuris is a daughter company of ASK Chemicals, and we were born 4 years ago to provide emission control solutions to the foundry industry. Being a member of the ASK group has given us a very good insight into the foundry and core manufacturing process, and this has been fundamental to the development of our advanced catalytic oxidizers, or ACPs, and the ultraviolet purifiers, UVPs. These are the two main technologies we provide to the foundry industry. And on the next few slides, I will go through the main characteristics of these two technologies. So, if we look at the ACPs, the main characteristics have been known to the industry for many years. The basic chemical reaction is you take any organic compound and react it with oxygen to produce CO2 and water. So you can take any harmful substance and oxidize it. Looking at the known technology, you see any off-gas going through a preheating step in a heat exchanger before it reaches a burner, a gas burner or electrical burner, which puts the gas to a minimum required inlet temperature before it reaches the catalyst in the reactor. Here the magic happens. Here the oxidation takes place and creates energy, which we can extract in a heat exchanger using the excess energy in the preheating step. In principle, you have clean air. You can put it directly to the stack, or if you have a lot of energy in the reaction, you could put in additional heat exchangers. So what we did at xpuris is to take all this equipment, say 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of equipment, and put it into a containerized solution. So we have made a very compact solution to offer you. You put in the high concentration raw gas, off gas from your production. In one end, you have a burner, the blower here, you have a heater here, and you have the catalytic system here. So this is where the reaction takes place to leave the purified gas. Close to 100% purification is achievable out of the other end of this unit. So besides being a rather compact solution, what's so special about the catalytic part? Well, at xpuris, we have identified a dual function catalyst. Typical off-gas from core shooters, as Pierre-Henri also said, would be a combination of organics, aromatics. It would be also containing amines. And if you take an amine and just burn it, it will form NOx. But with this dual function catalyst, we actually both have a denox function and a VOC removal function in the same catalyst. So if we take these conversion curves for different species, you see ammonia can be removed almost 100% at 375 degrees, but also other aromatics are removed, and there's no NOx formation. And that's pretty unique to the market. We haven't found it anywhere else, and this is what we offer to the foundry industry. One instrument or one equipment that takes care of both the amines and the VOCs. Yes, this is just a few points to take into consideration. This system is for purifying air streams with high VOC concentrations, say 2 to 5 grams of VOC per normal cubic meter, up to 10 grams of VOC per normal cubic meter. And you remove amines and organics in one step due to the dual function catalyst. No secondary pollutants are generated. You will not have NOx in the outlet. You will not have any intermediate components in the outlet. Everything's oxidized to CO2, and the nitrogen is converted to dinitrogen. You will have the compact design. Everything is pre-assembled in our workshop and ready to be installed close to the emission source in your plant. The other technology which is extremely suitable for the foundries is our ultraviolet purifier, where we have special lamps in the compartment that convert unreactive oxygen in the atmosphere to generate ozone. This ozone attacks the VOCs and also the amines in the same reaction chamber and degrade everything to CO2, dinitrogen, and water. And of course, it will leave the unit again purified. Again, the advantages of the UV system is a reduction of VOCs and odor in low VOC concentration feeds. And that's to be compared with the former technology for high VOC concentration feeds. This one is for low VOC concentration feeds, say below 0.5 gram of VOC per normal cubic meter. You will see very low CO2 and NOx emissions compared to traditional incinerators. And thanks to the layout of this system, you have a very low pressure drop. So it is extremely suitable for large flow rate applications. And our trademark, again, is the compact unit design. We offer a low space requirement, low construction effort. We can put the units on the roof, if possible, in your plant. And there's no use of processing chemicals, so there's no waste related to these technologies. So even though we have only existed for 4 years, we actually have multiple reference installations, and we have proven performances from core shooting and core oven sources where we have installed catalytic purifiers and UV purifiers to yield performance of VOC removal more than 96%, amine more than 97%, and odor removal more than 95%. We have also installed ACPs where the off-gas comes from drying ovens, and see the proven performance. We go more than 95% odor removal, VOC removal more than 96%, and amine removal more than 97%. And just to summarize the advantages, you see that the ACP, or the Advanced Catalytic Purifier, purifies the air streams with high VOC concentrations, high amine concentrations in a one-step removal, thanks to this dual function catalyst. There's no secondary pollutant generated in the system. And on the right side, you have the ultraviolet purifier. We reduce VOCs and odor in low VOC concentration feeds. Very low CO2 and NOx emissions compared to traditional incinerators. There's a low pressure drop, extremely suitable for large flow rate applications. And the common advantage of all our systems is the compact design. Pre-assembled, everything is ready to be installed close to the emission source. you will see there's a very short on-site construction time needed for the installation and commissioning of these systems. And furthermore, there's no use of processing chemicals, so there's no waste generated using our systems. So what system to choose? We at xpuris will love to assist you in your considerations. So we can actually help you to sort out what system is suitable, what would be the estimated capex of the system, estimated opex, and ultimately also the total cost of ownership considerations. So based on your off-gas, specific off-gas, we will be happy to assist you in making those considerations and also compare to other alternative technologies. And this is basically what we do at xpuris. So we help, we consult with you, our customers, we investigate your specific off-gas, we come up with possible solutions. Of course, we will see to fit it to xpuris solutions as well. We discuss the solution concepts with you. We help with the TCO, the total cost of ownership considerations. Eventually, we also hope to realize the projects with you. And of course, you will also find a full maintenance and service concept with xpuris. And this actually concludes my very brief introduction to xpuris. I'll be very happy to stay in touch with you after this webinar and hope to hear from you again. As you see, we cover most of the process steps in any foundry, so I hope to be hearing from you again. I will leave the word to Mr. Christian Appel.